everyone. Today, on this very sunny and windy day, I am sitting inside the Alipore Museum. But don't worry, I will not take you through the regular exhibits of this museum because today we are here for a very special art exhibition opening. For those of you who know the Alipore Museum or have been here or have seen about it in the social media, you would know that how the museum is also a patron of art and has always opened its door as a public access to different exhibitions. One of the most famous art galleries in the city, the Experimenter, which already has two permanent bays in Hindustan Park and Baliganj Place, has actually opened its third center here within the campus of the Alipore Museum called the Experimenter Outpost. Today is not only the inauguration of the Experimenter Outpost, but also the inauguration with its first exhibition by Rathin Barman, and it is called The Cage Broke and I Found the Horizon. It is a very interesting piece of work which looks into migration, social constructs, people, the houses of North Kolkata and remnants of colonialism. Come, let's see what this particular exhibition has in store for us.
The exhibition, which largely draws from the homes of North Calcutta, is an apt exhibition to be hosted within the 116-year-old space, which in itself is a testament to the changing usage of space over the years. From paintings, sculptures, installations and imprints, the exhibition has it all. You can revel in the colors of the kitchen series or wonder in astonishment at the social implications of migration in the mini houses. Walk around the grand sculptures which resemble the columns of a Bonedibari courtyard, or feel nostalgic about the iron rail prints that were ingrained in colonial architecture but are vanishing today.
Ruthinda, congratulations.
Thank you.
Your new body of work is being displayed here, and this is also the inauguration of the Experimenter Outpost. So, tell us a little bit about what kind of themes and what kind of work is or can people see in your new body of work?
This particular work is from 2021. So right after pandemic, we produced this work. But I was planning for that work for like many years back, even before pandemic. The title of the work is Restructured Living Space. So as you can see, this is an old grand house in North Calcutta. And such houses been, it's kind of a container of influx of migrants right from the post-partition era. So, and after a while, you can see these houses become, a kind of a law battle for the tenants and people living there, and the families often expanded, and then you have multiple ownership issues. So, but I'm not saying these houses on that note, but rather I'm saying how people are kind of restructuring the space within the space they are occupying. So you can see this wooden plank on inside this house that actually I kind of make these houses transparent so that you can see through it.
One thing which is very interesting from all the entire exhibition is I see colonial houses here. There are houses which talk about migrants, social constructs. What is the idea of home then?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing this particular house as a architectural notion. Rather, I am seeing it how people from different part of the country or the continent is having struggling with their aspiration of having a home. First, they get migrate. Often, like in recent years, you can see the climatic migration from Sundarbans, some Jharkhand. I met like many families from Sundarbans. Because of cyclone, the saline water actually damaged the soil where they used to cultivate. So for many years, they cannot actually grow anything into that space. For this space, for this time being, they have to migrate somewhere else. So this particular work, so it's a very long project, but I realized very recently it's about food.
Yeah.
So each and every ingredients you are saying is more like the ingredients you can you cannot, you don't need to buy. Like it's a mulo, the radish. They bought the green part. So you can find it anywhere. I mean, people from there, migrated people who are used to settled around the industrial suburbs. So old industries have all these things.
But does it also, stem from personal experiences? Because you came from Tripura and settled down in
Yeah,
Calcutta.
yeah. I mean, of course, there are personal experiences because I came to Calcutta in 2003, and as a part of our academic thing, we have to go for outdoor studies.
But you are also trained in engineering. So how has that study helped you in designing the titular work?
I mean, it's not engineering; it's a very basic linear study. But since I did engineering, so I know I have a temperament of drawing drafters and taking measurements and making all this precise decision, and also how the structure will retain.
I'll show you something very interesting. In today's time and age, when most of the colonial mansions or even your own ancestral houses have been given to the promoters to make flats, we are actually seeing etchings of all these, which used to be a form of the iron grills or Doric columns in the most popular North Kolkata Jamindar gardens. So if you look at this particular one, it has floral designs, which are not very commonly seen today, but they have been something that was there very particular in the architecture, and I mean most of us have probably seen it in their childhood at least once. So the upper part actually has, or the railings actually has floral parts, the same downstairs, and the middle ones are like structures and columns which hold the entire structure together and also make sure that people don't topple over. Usually seen in windows and balconies, but this is a very interesting piece. So you have quite a few of these pieces strewn around this particular hall, and this particular work is known as diminishing elements, and quite rightly put so, because these elements are not seen here anymore, at least not in modern balconies or windows. I'm really glad to attend Rathin's show today in Kolkata at Outpost. We've known each other from college days in Rabindra Bharati, and it's beautiful to see his show. He normally incorporates the idea of memory, the poetics of space and architecture in his practice. And I really enjoyed the show primarily because I think this particular show is very playful, and it's showing the different nuances of North Calcutta houses and how his own personal memories and migration are involved in it. So yeah, I really enjoyed the show.
I have a huge fan of Rothinda's work. Never seen his paintings before, and I love them. There are an action element to it, these especially, which are fabulous. And to hold this exhibition in the Alipore Jail Museum, I think it adds a sensorial element to it, which is wonderful.
I am Rishika. Spent a beautiful day walking through what goes inside Rothinda's mind when he comes up with spaces, when he comes up with the built form and the many interpretations of the built form. And I think the space is also stunning. So congratulations to Experimenter for opening up the outpost. And I look forward to more people coming, seeing this exhibition, trying to immerse themselves in what could have been and what is.
The exhibition is on till 14th June and should definitely not be missed.